Good afternoon in Baba's kitchen. Welcome. Today I'm going to be making the ricotta squares for my grandchildren and you will see what they're like. So I helped myself to get started early. I've got my cookie sheet with my parchment paper. I have my ricotta here. And we have 2 eggs to put in the ricotta. That's what keeps the cheese firm. And you just stir it. It becomes a little yellow, a different color, but that's okay. Ricotta is very sweet. I don't know if you've ever tasted it, but it doesn't make for good eating that way. It's nice if you put it on a piece of toast, ricotta sweet, but when you're baking, you need a little bit of salt, just to give it a little bit of a kick. Give it a little consistency because it's very soft, and that'll help to put it in. So that's what Phyllo looks like. It's called Phyllo. It's in the box at the store. And it is a lifesaver because back in the olden days they made homemade Phyllo and it would take you days to get ready to do something like this. So here we are. So you take the oil. This is where if you like painting, this is terrific. You just paint along with some oil. And they're very, very delicate. Be careful, but if they break, it's no big deal. It'll come out proper. Don't worry about how it's working out. As long as the end product is good. So you take a tablespoon and you pop it right there. So wherever there isn't any oil, you put oil. See, like that? And then you just roll it along. And it makes a little square and it's tasty. So we start doing that. Here we are. I'm happy that it's okay and I'm able to handle it. Because every company does it different and every store buys it from someone else. And sometimes they rip. So don't worry if they rip. Just put it together as best you can and continue on your work. Don't get upset. That's what baking is like. As long as the end product is good, it's not going for stores, it's going for your family with a lot of love from you. Baking is a labor of love for your family. Don't think of it as work. It's something that you do because you love your family, for them to be healthy, for them to enjoy what they're eating, and everything, of course, homemade is 100% better than the bought because you control what you put in. There's no sugar, there's no additives, so I always enjoy. All right, now I'm almost finished. We're down to our last few tablespoonfuls. And we will put oil on them on the top and bake them at 400 degrees. I would say 15 minutes, but do see them. Don't, like maybe after 10 minutes, take a peek in your oven because it is very fine. The Phyllo is very fine and you never know how your stove, I don't know how your stove is, but for my stove I usually need 15 minutes in there because the ricotta is cooked already. There's nothing to cook. It has some eggs which will cook right away and then we're done. And then that's our dessert along with our meal with your rice. And no, you can't have your square before you finish your manja. You have to have your meatballs, okay? Because those are the questions I'm always asked. Can I eat this first? No. So if you don't have enough of the ricotta and you find you're done, because some boxes have less or more, and you can put jam in it. You can put jelly in it. Yeah. You can put honey in it. You can put whatever you want. You can put blueberries in it. Yeah. So don't worry. If you've used up all your ricotta and you end up with 2 or 3 leaves, just put some jam in it. One of my children will go crazy over it. They just love it. And I don't mean grandchildren. I mean children. My youngest son, John. He loves it with jelly. Let's see now. Oh, it's already on 400 because we had it on broil. Now, as you can see, I've had no time to wash my stuff. That's nasty. So now I have to spend the afternoon cleaning all my junk. But these are not ready as yet. I have to put a little bit of oil. You just take your brush and you brush it nicely. See? Like that. And my oven is getting heated up. It's at 330. So we have to wait till it hits 400 because that's how you bake pastries and cakes and things. It has to be at the temperature before you put it in. Otherwise it'll burn. So we'll let it sit there. The oven is at 400 now. It's ready for us to put our squares in. Here they are. The alarm was on, so they're ready to come out. Oh, look at that, nice and golden. Don't burn them, there's nothing really that needs too much cooking. They're done, but you have to take them off your cookie sheet because the cookie sheet is hot and it'll burn them underneath. So, I will go and get a dish and put them on a dish, okay? Well, here they are. I'm taking them out. Ooh, nice and golden. We have to wait for these to cool. Definitely you don't want to lose your tongue on this because it's very hot. Very, very hot. And they get better as they cool. They're not good hot. Pieces. Wow, this was a good box. We're 14 people. So everybody gets one and my favorite people get two. I'm just kidding. They're all my favorites. So here we are.